Okay, good morning, everyone. I'm Diane, and this is flexibility. We're going to get you moving and grooving like a 20-something, so you can do all those activities of daily living with a spring in your step and joy in your heart. Okay, so let's get started. Before we do, I want to make sure that you are aware, for those of you who are just starting out with us, please, you know your body better than anyone. So don't attempt something if it looks like it's not going to stack up well for you. So work at your own pace. Do have some water by your side. Please stay hydrated. Our summer weather can leave us depleted of water, and we don't want to have any episodes from dehydration. So stay hydrated. All right, we're going to start seated in the chair, feet flat on the floor, and inhale, coming up. We're going to oxygenate those muscles. So lift. Now big exhalation. And inhale. And reach for the ceiling. And exhale. And inhale. Reach. And exhale. Feet slightly more apart. This time we're going to place the forearm on one thigh, extend the other arm, and we're going to bend to the side. Inhale up, exhale down. Other side, forearm on thigh, extend the arm, and stretch. Stretching the side of the body. And exhale. This time, we're going to lift. We're going to go over to the side. Now you're going to turn into the arm and push. Lift and take it down. And inhale up. Exhale as you bend over. Turn into the arm. Stretch the arm. Inhale up. Exhale down. We're going to add on to that. Inhale up. Bend over. Turn into the arm. Now this time, brush the floor and come up. Let's try that one again. Exhale, coming over. Turn into the arm. Brush the floor and up. One more time. And over. Turn into the arm. Stretch. Exhale as you brush the floor. Come up. And back to center. Other side. Inhale up. Take it over to the side. Turn into the arm. Sweep the floor and come up. And take it over. Stretch. Sweep. And up. Last time. Take it over. Turn and stretch. Reach down and up. And inhale up. Now flex the wrist. We're going to reach like you've got to take the roof of the ceiling off and stretch the other arm up. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Both hands lift the roof and exhale down. Working the neck, ear to shoulder, chin to chest, ear to shoulder. Now we're going to look up at the opposite side. Bring it back to center and chin to chest. Look up at the ceiling Don't bend the neck backward, just stretch the neck up. Look up at the ceiling and bring it center. Other side, ear to shoulder. Bring it center, look up at the opposite side. Bring it back to center, drop the chin to the chest. Lift, looking up at the ceiling. And bring it center. Turn the head to one side. Now look over the shoulder. Bring it back center and turn to the opposite side. Look over the shoulder. Center. All right, now we're going to place the hands behind the head and we're just going to dip and look up at one side. Bring it back center and look up at the other side. We're getting ribs stretched here, neck, and center. We're going to circle the neck slowly, and I mean slowly, don't whip it around. Chin to chest, ear to shoulder, look up at the ceiling, ear to shoulder, and chin to chest. Let's reverse the direction, ear to shoulder, look up at the ceiling, ear to shoulder, chin to chest, and look center. All right, so now we're going to make a square with the neck. So you can place the hands together. We push the chin forward, bring the neck to the side, bring it back in, bring it over to the other side, and bring it center. And let's reverse that. Chin forward, thrust it forward, move it to the side, contract it back, over to the side, push, and come back center. And that way you have a nice gentle warm up and stretch for the neck area that won't injure all those delicate muscles in the neck. Moving down to the shoulders, we're going to lift, take it back, down, and around. Lift, back, down, and around. Lift, back, down, and around. Let's reverse that. Take the shoulders back, up to the ears, bring it forward and down. Take it back, lift up, forward and down, and back, lift up, forward and down. All right, we're going to take the arm across, move it out to the side and center, and swing it across, side and center, across. That arm should be straight. You want the shoulder to stretch, release, and center, stretch, release, and center, stretch, release, and center. Now we're going to do some circles, one arm at a time. Maybe you want to move, if your chair has arms, you want to move to the side so that your arm won't bang into them. Lift. Now turn as you look, bringing the arm down, raise it up again, circle back and around, and lift, circle back and around. Let's reverse that. We look back, bring the arm forward, swim it forward and down, and back, lift, forward and down, and back, lift, forward and down. Move over to the other side to avoid the chair arm. Lift, look back, nice big shoulder movement. Inhale, exhale, and inhale, and exhale. Reversing the movement, take the arm back, lift, forward and down, and back. Lift, forward and down, and back. Lift, forward and down. All right, now we're going to circle above the head. So we take the arms, we move forward, bend those elbows back, and circle. Straight arms, bend the elbows, come behind the head, and all of that shoulder girdle is getting a nice workout. And let's reverse that direction and take it back behind the head and stretch out. Bend at the elbows and stretch and bend and stretch. Both arms up and around, up and around. Reverse, back, in, back, and in. Now let's swim it forward. And if you want, you can stand so that you don't bang into the chair. So we swim and turn the head and swim and turn, swim and turn, swim and turn. Nice big inhale, back and around and down. Now we'll work on the rotator cuff a little bit. So one easy way to do that, and if you don't have any injuries in that area, this will be good for you. All right, so we're going to start, maybe make a fist, bring those elbows together. So you can see from the side, those shoulders are coming forward and then open up and back and close and open. Close and open, close and open. From the front, it looks like close and stretch back, close and stretch back, close, stretch back, release the fingers and down. All right, so let's work on spine now, feet hard. We're going to hinge forward from the waist. Chin is level. You don't want to hang the head. That can raise blood pressure. Now, contract, bring the chin to the chest, and straighten the arms. And bend forward, chin is in neutral position. Stretch, shoulders forward, chin to chest. And bend and straighten, bring the shoulders forward, chin to chest, and bring it back to center. All right, so now let's do some nice shoulder shrugs. Lift, drop, 2, drop, 3, drop, 4. We're going to go for 8, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Now we're going to cross the hands at the wrist, one on top of the other. We're going to come up with them. Again, working arms and shoulders and coming back down. Let's try that again. Coming up, crossing at the wrist. And coming back down. Third time and last time, coming up and down. Okay, so now we are going to work with the wrist, hand, and fingers. It's very important not to get stiffness in the fingers. And I know some of you can't help it due to arthritic conditions and so forth. But when you lose your grip on things, you can't grab, you can't twist. So we want to be able to do those activities of daily living without any trouble. And personally, they leave these tops on so tight now that I have to get a big pair of rubber gloves and twist. So we're going to keep those crisp hands and fingers strong. So you may feel this also in the forearm area. That's good to develop that also. We're going to take it out to the side. We're going to clench and stretch repeatedly. Just clench and stretch. And now you're going to move it forward. And just rest when you feel those forearms like they just can't take it anymore. You keep clenching and stretching. And let's try again, second set. By this time, you should really be feeling it. And come up. And take it out to the side. And third time. This is good to prevent carpal tunnel syndrome too. Okay, now we're going to play the piano, starting with little finger, fourth finger, third finger, and thumb. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so on. Keep going. Open back out to the side. And we're going to come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make a fist. And we're going to circle very slowly. Don't do this kind of stuff here. That's not going to get anything. Circle down, in, up, and around. Down, in, up, and around. Down, in, up, and around. Let's reverse it. Down, out, up, and in. Down, out, up, and in. Down, out, up, and in. And we're going to place the hands together. We're going to strengthen up this collarbone area here. So we press together, release, and press, and release. Press, and release. Press, release. Press, release. Press, release. Press, release, and hands down. Let's just give a nice inhalation up and exhale down. All right, so now we're going to start working in the upper and lower abdominal region and in the side of the stomach muscles. And actually your stomach muscles go around to the back. That's your transverse abdominis. So we're going to start out with a gentle body roll. Feet apart, hands on the hips. You're going to bend forward, dip the shoulder down. You want to come up a little bit in the seat there so you can come back and press back. And you really feel that core working upper and lower when you come to the back. Now the side gets it. And come forward, rolling around. And again, roll. And center. Let's reverse it. Come back as much as you can to stretch those muscles, strengthen them. You want them nice and rock hard. And around. And these are things you can do while you're watching TV. All right, so we're going to do some twists now. So I'm going to ask you to interlace the fingers. Elbows are going to be up, and you're going to twist and center. Same side. 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side and twist. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now we are going to take the hands on top of the shoulder. You're going to cross over onto the opposite knee, lift up, come back to center. 8 of those, same side. Ready, here we go. Exhale, 1, and center. 2, 3, 4. If that's enough, just stop. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, in between, we're going to dip. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, let's go over to the other side and dip and center. Exhale, dip and center. Dip, center, number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, let's go side to side again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and center. Inhale, roll the shoulders up, back, down, and around. All right, let's take the hands on the chair arm or on the chair seat. We're going to pull the stomach into the spine, twist. Now, look back. Now, keep the body there. Turn and look at me. And then roll around to the other side. So pull the stomach in, twist as you look behind the shoulder. Leave the body there. Turn, look at me, and roll over to the other side. And twist and hold. Look at me. Bring it forward. Roll over to the other side. Last one. Twist. Look behind. And look at me. Forward. And bring it back center. All right. So now we're going to work a little bit with the back and spine area. So the feet are going to be pretty far apart. We're going to slide the hands down in the center, pull the stomach in, chin is in neutral position, push up, pulling that stomach in and down and around. Let's try that again. We slide down into the center, chin is up, touch the floor, reach, and lift up. Now also, if you can only get here or to the ankles, that's okay. So we work on getting more flexible each time we do it. And last set, coming down, touch, reach, lift, and exhale down. Feet together. And now we're going to start working on the hip area. When your hips are stiff, this can cause all kinds of problems with sciatic issues, problems not being able to move your legs well enough. Those hips have to be lubricated. So these are some very good exercises, and we are also going to do double duty with the lower abdominals on this one. So we lift, 2, 3, 4, lift, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to lift one and then the other in succession. 1, 2. Now here's where the stomach really pulls in. It starts doing work. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and center. All right, now we're going to lift both legs. So press on the chair arm or on the seat of the chair, whichever is more comfortable. You're going to lift both legs and place them down. We're going to go for 8 of these. Do only as many as you can. If you start feeling some pull in the lower back, just stop. And number 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now we're going to stand. We're going to free up the hip area a little more. We're going to come to the side of the chair. And for those of you that can, I would like you to bring the foot up to the chair and on the outside of the chair. Now, those of you that cannot do that easily, if you're like this, okay, that's not going to be your move. I want you here and open the leg, pushing out. All right, so that's 2 ways of doing it. For those of you that can get up to the chair, you're going to be on the outside of the foot. The supporting knee is going to be bent, and you are going to come forward from the waist, and that is a very good hip stretch. And inhale up, exhale, inhale up, exhale, inhale up. Take the hand underneath the leg, lift it up, and place it on the floor. I will demo that move in the chair. For other people, you're going to come to the other side and place the opposite leg up there. All right, so you're going to be at the edge of the chair. Push and pull in. And 2. And pull in. 3, 4. And inhale up. Exhale down. Okay, so we're now going to work on a little bit of turnout in the hip area. These exercises are from Balletone, which of course is borrowed from ballet in a fitness structure. So we're going to take one hand on top of the back of the chair. The feet are straight ahead. One arm is going to be out to the side. You're going to come up on the toe as you turn the leg out and bring it center. 2, 3, 4, 5, lift up in the core, don't lose that core lift. 6, 7, and 8, and center. Let's try that on the other side. You see that opens up the hip area nicely. It's a gentle move. First, core position, feet forward, arm out to the side, come up on the toe as you turn the knee out and bring it in. You know, and if your knee is only going this far as opposed to here, that's all right. You know, you've got to open up gradually. Number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now I want you to come behind the chair. So you're going to be here. I'm going to come in to the side of the chair so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to place the feet at 10 and 2 position, a little bit more than hip width apart. All right, so you're going to be here with the chair here. All right, now we're going to place one hand on the hip. We plie slightly and lift up. Now, when you lift up, I want you to squeeze the derriere area. That's going to strengthen the hip and also lift the glutes. Ready, arm out, straight up in the core, and 1, and squeeze, 2, squeeze, 3, squeeze, 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8. And again, you can bend as little or as much as you like. All right, now we're going to take one foot out to the side. We're going to pull it into the heel of the shoe. Extend, pull in. 2, and you can feel that glute as you pull in. 3, pull in. 4, pull in. 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. That really gets all of those glute muscles and the hip area. So we want to be loose in that area so that we can bend and do things like clean the toilet and the bathtub without any problem. All right, lift, take the leg out to the side. Now pull the foot into the other one. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now we are going to work those quads. Again, we want to strengthen that quad area so that we can relieve the knee taking over to do the work of the quads. Who needs knee problems? So we want to strengthen that quadricep muscle. All right, so we're going to place the foot in front. Now you can lift as high or as low as you want. The idea is you can feel that muscle the minute you lift the leg, it's hardening up, and bring it back center. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other leg, and lift, bring it center. 2, 3, 4. Keep lifting. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to stretch the back of the leg, which are the hamstring muscles. So we're going to place the heel on the floor, toe is up. You're going to push the hips to the back wall, reach past the toe, and feel that nice stretch. And bring it back center. Let's stretch the other hamstring. Heel on the floor, toe up, push the hips to the back wall, and reach past the toe. Those always hurt, and no matter how many times I stretch this, they always go back in again. So it has to be stretched all the time. All right, so now we're going to work on the glute medius area and the glute major and minor. Okay, so we're going to come behind the chair. We take one leg back. Now soften this supporting knee. Don't lock it back like that. Soften it. You're going to bring the knee into the back of the chair, and I want you to contract in the stomach area. So we get double duty there with both stomach and glute work. So in, stretch, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now place the toe on the floor and just lift the leg. Doesn't have to be high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring the knee in to the other leg. We're going to lift it out to the side and bring it back in. Those are hydrants. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Our other leg is going to come to the back. Soften the supporting knee. Bring the knee into the chair. Contract in the stomach. Stretch the leg out. And drag and extend. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Leave the toe down and lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it into the other one. Extend it out to the side. Bring it back in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Now, for those of you that can manage a second set on both sides, we're going to do that. In between, I'm going to show you how you can do the same thing in the chair. So for those of you that don't want to do a second set standing, you can sit side saddle in the chair, hands on the chair arm. Now extend the leg back, squeeze in, extend and squeeze, extend and 4, 5, contract, 6, contract, 7, contract, 8, contract. Now take it back and just lift and 2, 3, 4, 5, heel to the bottom, 6, 7, 8. Move here and lift and in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, let's try that on the other side. For those of you that can stand, you know the format. Hands on chair arm or down on the seat of the chair if you are missing chair arms. Take it back. Pull in, crunch, and extend. Exhale, 2, and extend. 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, we're just going to lift to the bottom, put the foot down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring the knees together, lift one to the side, bring it back into the other. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And down. All right, let's just take the hand under the leg, extend it out, stretch the leg, and bring it down. Take it underneath, stretch, and down. All right, now we're going to be exercising shins, ankles, and feet. If you can stand, I would prefer that because you're going to have your body weight helping to strengthen those areas. Otherwise, you may sit and lift and heels down and so forth. All right, we're going to come to the side of the chair. Feet straight ahead. Lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to go 10 and 2 position, heels together. We're going to get the inside of the calf. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now toes slightly in, pigeon toe. We're going to get the outside of the calves and lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to come heel and step, heel, step, heel, step, heel, step. Up on the toe and step down, toe, flat, toe, flat, toe, flat. Come up on one toe. We're going to circle and 2, 3, and 4. Reverse. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Other toe. Let's get up on the toe and circle. 2, 3, and 4. Reverse. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. Now, before we go down for our mat work, we're going to do just a little bit of aerobic moves sitting in the chair that kind of combines all of these moves so that it just exercises the entire body out. Nothing fancy, you can do it. Let me put some music on. with your computers, whether you will find it easy enough to watch me on the floor. Give us your feedback. I can do the whole class in the chair, or I can still include mat work. Okay, I have gone over today. I'm sorry, I'm on old schedule where I'm like 11:12. Okay, so we're just gonna cool down. We'll do mat work tomorrow. Feet apart, inhale up, stretch over, and stretch over. And Om Shanti, thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. for flexibility and 10:45 for TheraBand.